Hello everyone. My name is Amanda Bach with Boxstar Stamping. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Please, when you jump on, if you could say hi, that would be great. So I can say hi back to you. I'm just loading up my comments here. All right, hey Kathy. Kathy's on. Hey Kathy. All right. So today we are going to be playing, oh, hey Betty. We're going to be playing with the new Butterfly Bouquet collection that is now available to customers. And it includes this beautiful stamp set, Butterfly Brilliance. And inside are dies, including this one, which I have out, but I'm using it, so it's out. Okay, so this big one cuts out every stamp from the big stamp. And also some stamps on the paper, which I'm going to show you in just a second. So there's a stamp set, there's dies. There are some wonderful designs of paper, our DSP. So let me show you each of the sides. All right, so these are, I have fronts to backs, so there. Okay, so beautiful colors right up my alley with the Bermuda Bay and the Just Jade. And the Misty Moonlight. Love that one. So that's one piece. This is my favorite piece of all the papers, and we're going to be using it today because I love it. All right, and the Bermuda Bay. Those are back-to-backs. All right, we have little butterflies, which I have seen people fussy cut out, and they look adorable. And then some splotches with the Magenta Madness and the Calypso Coral. Love this piece, too. All right, so these are all backs to backs. Calypso Coral and then some butterflies. And this is the piece I was talking about that the dies can cut out. These butterflies right here. And then you can use these butterflies on the side for projects, or you can use like a 1/2-inch strip on the side to decorate the inside of your card. I love this piece as well. So I'm going to show you a card I made previously on another video, just to give you some inspiration. I made a thank you card using this one. So I used So Saffron, I used the big butterfly, this piece of the DSP, the thank you from Happy Thoughts, and the oval, the double oval punch, a strip of Calypso Coral, the Calypso Coral from the Artistry Blooms sequins, and then on the inside, I put 2 strips of that same paper. All right, so let me show you some new ones that I made. This one. All right, so I chose Bermuda Bay as my main color because I love it, and I just love this paper. So I used the kind of the splotches there, the Bermuda Bay pattern here. I used the Happy Birthday to You, and we're going to use that as well. I used the tailored tag punch and one of the dies for this butterfly. I want to show you how I got these pearls. We don't have any Bermuda Bay pearls, so what I did is, we do have holiday rhinestones in the annual catalog. What I did was, you can kind of see on my paper here, I took the Bermuda Bay stamping blends, the dark one, let me grab it here, and I colored over the Coastal Cabana rhinestones, and then that's what I used. So if we don't have the rhinestone you want, find one in the holiday rhinestones that's a similar color, that's a little bit lighter, and you can darken it. Or we do have just rhinestones that you can color. Same things work with a lot of our embellishments. If you wish to color over them with the blends, it will work. So that's how I got the rhinestones to be Bermuda Bay, even though we don't have any Bermuda Bay rhinestones. All right. So that is that one, and this is from our annual catalog, one of my favoriteest ribbons in the world. Love it. And then on the inside, wishing you your best year yet, with a strip of the Bermuda Bay. Now, let me show you where those stamps came from. So the butterfly stamp, the Butterfly Brilliance big giant stamp, doesn't have any sentiments. So I chose the best year from the annual catalog. There's some great sentiments. The thank yous, Happy Father's Day, which, you know, don't have a lot of those. Happy birthday, congrats, stuff like that. And it also comes, oh, I don't have them in here. With the Best Plaid Builders, you can create your own plaids, which is really cool. So in case you're wondering, it's in the annual catalog. This is my annual catalog, and you can see it's really messy, but that's okay. There's a little green tabby. That means I still want it. All right, so on the annual catalog, page 133, best year, some great sentiments. And this is what I mean by you can build your own plaid down here. Really cool. I've used it, make some really neat backgrounds with the plaid. All right, maybe I should use that soon. That'd be fun, make a card with the plaid. All right, so that's the annual catalog. So we are going to use these two items today in the card I'm going to show you. All right. Which I don't want to show you yet because then you'll know what I'm doing. I did it on one of their papers, and now I'm going to create it with a different one of our papers and see which one I like better. All right, so to start out, you're going to need Just Jade, one of our in colors, which is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, to make just your standard A2 card base. Let me grab my bone folder here. Give it a nice burnishing. Yes. So make sure you say hi when you pop on so I can say hi back. So that's our card base. Okay, and then next you're going to need a white matte layer, our basic white. And I did it in 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Then you're going to need a piece of your choice of the designer series paper, 4 by 5 1/4. So that's the basic front so far, but we're about to change something with our 2-inch punch. So let me get our 2-inch punch. I'm going to take this piece of paper and put it in there. You could do this with absolutely any DSP and any like really intricate dies. I'll show you what I mean in a second. So I'm going to put it in there center-ish. I'm going to punch a hole out. Now, you better believe I'm not throwing this away. This will come in handy at some other point. But that leaves us with this. All right. So far, so good. All right. So that's my basic card front so far. Now, I've got a 1" by 4 strip that we're going to put right here, but we need to stamp on this. And while I'm at it, I might as well stamp my middle, which is 4 by 5 1/4. So let me move this and get my Just Jade. No, I was going to use Melon Mambo. Okay, on the paper, it says this is Magenta Madness. And yes, I think some of it is. But when I put this up against a piece of Magenta Madness, I personally just don't like it. So I like it better, this particular piece with Melon Mambo. So I'm using Melon Mambo ink, not Magenta Madness. On my other card that I will show you in just a second, I did use Just Jade, and I think that would be just as good. But I wanted to try the Melon Mambo because it is one of my absolute favorite colors. Love this color. So I've got my, here it is, the Happy Birthday to You from the Best Year. So I'm going to tap, 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 not smush, 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 tap, tap, tap. Okay. And I have not tested this on my block to make sure it's straight, so I'm just going to get a little pad of paper here. What I do is I line my block straight, and then I just make sure it's straight. Okay, it is. Just to make sure I didn't want to ruin my little piece. Okay, so what I like to do is put it even with a line on my grid paper. And then I use the grid paper to make sure my block is straight. And I press down. And there we go. All right. So happy birthday to you. That's going to go on the front. And on the inside, I'm going to use its little partner stamp in that stamp set, Best Year Ever. Wishing you your best year yet. So tap, 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 tap. Never smush, 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 smush. All right. I'm going to put this near the top. Hopefully I did it straight. Yay! Okay, and that is all the stamping I have for this card. So it's a quick and easy card. Not a lot of work with this card. But it's so pretty, let me tell you. Okay, So next, I need a scrap piece of paper of Melon Mambo and this die. I want to cut that out. And through the magic of TV, what? I already have one done. Okay, so you don't have to watch me die cut a butterfly, but isn't that gorgeous? Such a beautiful, beautiful, I think this is my favorite one out of all of them. It's gonna go there. And that will be my card front. So while I assemble this, well, let me tell you some stuff. The March host code is right here. And what is a host code? A host code is if you go to www.stampinup.com and you wish to place an order and your order is under $150, it will ask you for the host code. Please type that in. If your order is over $150, you get all of the host code benefits, which is at least 10% of your order in free products. So if you spend $150, you get $15 in additional free products. Anything you want. Anything you want. So put that like that. I'm going to go ahead and put this one on first. And then what's the other thing? Oh, my March gift for anyone who places an order over $50. I need to show you what you're going to get. You will get a pack of the gold glitter enamel dots, which is in our annual catalog. So if you place an order over $50, I will be notified of that, and then I will send that to you. And I put this on a little crooked. Ah! That happened to anybody else ever? I'm sure it does. I'm sure I can't be the only one. All right. That's better. All right. I'll put that on my card front. And I like to use the liquid glue. That's just me. Some people use their the Seal or the Seal Plus or some other tape runners. I like to use glue because it gives you a little bit of wiggle room. There we go. I think that is beautiful. It's going to be made even more beautiful by our lovely die cut. So I'm going to gently take my fingernails, just pop. Hey, Lorelei! I'm going to pop my wings up just a little bit here. Okay. And then it's going to live right there. And I'm going to adhere it just with a little bit of the glue, like the tiniest bit possible. Not a lot, not a lot. We don't want, you know, we don't want it smushing out. So even just like that much with this glue is enough, okay? Not a lot. Put it right down there in the middle. Give it a good press for a few seconds. All right, fluff my wings. Okay, beautiful card front. So let's work on the inside. The inside, I've got a matte layer of 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, with that basic white being 5 1/4 by 4. Nope, don't want to do that yet. I want to put my little strip. So what I had some paper left over. I believe it came from right here-ish, maybe? I don't know. It was an offcut of this. So I don't waste anything. I will use my little pieces. I keep it. And I always try to decorate the inside of my card, whether it be with a stamp or a little strip of paper or just something to make the inside of the card pretty. I just think it adds a little something. I don't do it with every card, but I like to do it with a lot of cards. If I'm thinking about it, I do it. Okay, so we'll stick that on there. Okay. And then we'll put our middle in our card. Hope you all have had a great weekend. I spent Friday and Saturday filming the musical I directed at our high school. And we have it all filmed now and we are done. I am done. I am done. Feels good to be done. And then I will we'll get it edited and live streamed on a website. So I will link that on here if you're interested in watching it. It is Schoolhouse Rock Live. I know when I was younger, every Saturday morning they would air Schoolhouse Rock commercial or cartoons between Saturday morning cartoons. So you'd get like a 3-minute little lesson about the Constitution or nouns or verbs or something. And someone turned that into a musical. So we performed it and we couldn't have an audience, so we are streaming it. So if you're interested, I will definitely post the link. Hey, thanks, Betty. I thought you might like it. It's up your alley with the colors. Okay. Oh, Lorelai, I love doing musicals. It's what I love. I love musicals. I seriously love musicals. I was going to be auditioning for a musical in 2 weeks, so I was going to have 2 weeks off, and I just dropped a bunch of stuff. That's what made the lamp go off. Hold on, let me turn that back on. I love doing musicals. Let me turn the lamp back on. And then hopefully I'll audition for some more. Well, I don't know why. Never mind. I guess the lamp's not coming back on. Let me see here. Boop. Nope. Oh, it turned my thing off. There we go. There we go. Okay. It turned my power strip off. Boop. Okay. So this is the one, and I want to show you its little brother here. So I used 2 different pieces of paper, same exact layout. I think I used the 2 1/4 punch here instead of the 2. Either one works. So that is what I did with that one. And then this one. So it's the same basic layout, just slight variations of that. Pop that up a little more. And there's one more I want to show you that I'm not going to demonstrate, but I want to show you. So we've got those 2 so far. We've got this one that fell on the floor. The thank you that I already showed you. But then there's another one I want to show you. Okay, so this one's a little more intricate, so I didn't want to demonstrate it. All right, here we go. So this is black and white card with a pop of the Calypso coral. So what I did is I stamped in Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I used our stamping blends to color this one, our light and our dark. And then I die cut it. Now I could have just colored it on the paper, but I wanted it to kind of overlap on the edge of the card a little bit. So when I stamped it, I was very careful that I made sure that this one wasn't quite all the way on the paper because I wanted it to hang off just a little bit, but not so much that it would overlap the edge of my card. This is our beautiful glittery organdy ribbon in the annual catalog. Same stamp sentiment, but I use the tailored tag punch. And then for the background of the tag, I cut it down the middle and glued it so it looks like it's got a little border. Then I use the Artistry in Bloom sequence. The inside, I put the Wishing You the Best Year Yet, and then a strip of the Calypso coral from that Butterfly Bijou paper. The Butterfly Bijou paper will not be in our new annual catalog. The stamp set and the dies will be, but the paper will not. And it is first come, first serve. So if you want some, I would highly suggest ordering some. It also, there is a wood grain type paper. I don't have that one, but it's also available. All of the products, I'm sure, will be like the first thing you see at StampinUp.com. And of course, if you have any questions, email me at boxstarstamping.com. Oh, that's not an email address. Duh. boxstarstamping@gmail.com. Good grief. Maybe I am tired, Lorelai. Okay, I did sleep in today, so that was nice. All right, so there are some cards. I have made so many cards with this set, but you know what? I've been sending them out. I've been sending them out. Where's the other one? Here it is. I like to send the cards I make. So I don't have like a huge stash of cards. I belong to this group on Facebook where we send cards, and every birthday card I make, we send to each other. So, all right. So thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, again, my email is boxstarstamping@gmail.com. Please like this video and check out my Facebook. Well, you are on my Facebook page. Check out my YouTube channel. There we go. Words are hard today. YouTube channel, like and subscribe there so you don't miss anything. Thank you all so much for watching, and happy Sunday. Bye.